Hello, everybody. Today I have Maria Cajo, who is our nutritional specialist at Studio Australia Barcelona. And I'm very excited to have her come online to chat to us about one of the tools that you can use to actually help you with your diet and your nutritional expectations post detox, because all of our bodies are different. We're resetting now. We're getting ourselves into a stage where we can actually see what food is doing for our body and how it works for us. But beyond that, we all have different issues and different expectations, and sometimes you need a professional coach or somebody else who can actually have an outsider's point of view and give you some extra perspectives on how to care for yourself. So welcome, Maria.
Thank you very much for the amazing introduction. I'm Maria. I'm from Barcelona, but I can speak English properly, or at least I hope so. I'm a registered dietitian, and the way I see nutrition, it's everything for your health. So I'm aware that now you have been following the detox from Monday. Detox is an amazing tool, but for a specific period of time, we have to see nutrition as something that has to come with us forever. So I will love to give you some tips. I'm going to chat with Mandy about how we can implement nutrition in our daily basis, how important is to know what is a protein, what is a fat, what is a carb, and especially to understand that nutrition has to be tailored for each person, especially special is a person has any pathology like hormonal imbalance, diabetes, problems with your belly, with your microbiome. So we have to check everything and tailor specific programs.
So Maria, when you first meet somebody and chat to them, do you do an analysis? I mean, many people would have actually seen nutritionists or dietitians before, but I know that you specialize also in women's health as well. But we do have some guys on the program, which I'm happy about. But so from your point of view, when you first meet someone, you obviously do an analysis of what it is that you're looking for. And then from there, how do you go about it?
Yes, actually, for me, it's really important to gather as much information as I can. Normally, I like to send an online formulaire to have already some info before the consultation. And in the consultation, like maybe it's like 60 minutes just talking, making questions to the person to know a bit more, not only about nutrition, but also related to all the lifestyle, because it's really important to have the full picture, because a lot of sometimes imbalance in your hormones, especially now that you mentioned, comes from stress, insomnia, not sport at all, or even a lot of sport. So it's important to gather as much information as you can, also as well from your daily routine with food. If you can imagine a little bit if the person is eating enough, it's eating too much, or not. So after gathering all this information, even if the person has their own blood test results, we can check as well that to have full picture. And then we do a special tailored plan. I really like not only to send like a menu, because I consider that I'm nobody to say what you have to eat for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Like the menus can be a tool, but not to follow without learning. For me, the important thing is that the person has to learn what is a carb, what is a fat, what is a protein, to be able, the person by itself, to go to the supermarket and to identify different foods, yes, and then make the right combinations.
Yes, that we were talking about this morning, or yesterday morning actually. We were talking about metabolic typing, and and it's one of the tools I use, and that's why this week we're talking about different tools that people can use. And one of the things is it's difficult sometimes to identify what is a carb, what is especially if you're a vegan or a vegetarian as well. Like, how do you create those ratios also to suit your body, so that you actually get the maximum amount of nutritional benefit and energy and healing from it as well. So, and do you work with supplements as well when you're actually caring for people? Because I know that
Yeah, depends of the person. I mean, we have to be aware that supplements are supplements. They
yeah,
are not drugs. I mean, they are not medications, so we can't see directly effect immediately. The supplements normally are made by vitamins, minerals, or of course there are some supplements from plants or beyond, but they are like complements to make your food better, your lifestyle better. Normally vitamins and minerals should come with the food, but sadly nowadays our food, the quality of our food is not like the greatest quality. Also maybe our belly is not absorbing everything, so I find it interesting when we are starting changing our habits to introduce some key supplements. Of course now with sadly with all the coronavirus, especially giving our immune system a little bit of help with vitamin C, with vitamin D, these little key players, but without forgetting that they are supplements.
no, I agree with you. I feel that really if you are balanced in what you're eating, and you have a really a good diet that suits your body, you shouldn't
Yes.
really need supplements. You know,
That should be the goal.
they're
That's
a
why I
tool
said
as
like
well.
when we change, because it's I think it's quite important as well. We can see the results a little bit maybe faster, especially of course if we are talking like people that only wants to lose weight or people that wants to balance their own hormones. So it depends of every case, but the main goal should be to have a really balanced diet, a really balanced lifestyle.
Yes, yes, I agree. I think that's what well, that's part of the whole goal of what we're doing is actually
Yes.
to get people to actually stop and look at their lifestyle and look at what
Yeah.
that they're actually how they work and what it is that with their food and their bodies and their lifestyle and their diets and everything, like even doing diets, like why and for what reason are they doing that, and how does it actually affect how their bodies
Yeah.
are healing.
I always say that we have to learn how to work with our body, not against our body, because we are not aware that in right now in our society we do a lot of things that they are not working well with our body, like all the amount of stress we have, all the tasks we want to achieve, all the food that we can find in the supermarket are
Yeah.
not going to work well with our body or our metabolism.
Yes, yes, I agree. So if people wanted to contact you, you normally do first of all a 1 hour consultation
Mhm.
and a questionnaire or a consultation sheet, and then from there they can talk to you about what it is that would be the next step.
Yeah, exactly. Normally after the consultation, I send a tailored food plan, lifestyle plan, depends of the person. And then from there, we can set up some goals that we can work month by month, every 2 months. It depends of the person. And as well, I'm really like open and I really like to have contact with my patients. They can send me emails to know the progress and ask me, of course, any kind of question related to the plan,
Yes.
related to the food, because it's a learning process. So it's a curve. Sometimes at the beginning we are going to have a lot more questions, of course, than when they start mastering what they are eating.
Exactly. Perfect. Well, thank you so much for coming on board today. And if anyone's got any
You're welcome.
questions for you, are they able to put it into the chat and then we can actually ask you?
Yes. Thank you very much, Mandy.
You're welcome. You take care. I'll speak to you
You
soon.
too.
Bye.
Bye bye.